You set the same goal 3 Januaries in a row. You make the vision board, plan the schedule, and imagine the perfect finish line. And yet, every year by mid-February, the goal is dead. Visualizing only a frictionless journey leaves your brain unprepared for the messy reality of the process. Focusing solely on the ideal outcome ignores the resistance you will inevitably face. To fix this, you have to change what you imagine. Vision casting with obstacles is a method to prepare the brain for struggle, pre-programming your responses to friction and failure before they happen. Bypassing self-sabotage requires replacing the hope of a perfect outcome with a system designed to catch failures early. The trap most goal setters fall into is the arrival fallacy, the belief that hitting a goal will bring immediate, total fulfillment. You fixate on the finish line and neglect the difficult work required to get there. When unexpected friction shatters this illusion, your nervous system reacts to normal resistance as if it were a severe physical threat. Your body enters a state of panic because the struggle wasn't part of the plan. This threat response activates a survival mechanism developed in childhood. When current goals feel uncertain, a part of you defaults to a protective state, pulling an emergency brake on your progress to keep you safe from perceived danger. In real life, that brake looks like sudden procrastination. You might overthink every detail, pick fights, or feel an overwhelming urge to quit just as you're making progress. Quitting is often an automatic biological protective measure. Your body is attempting to shield you from the stress of an unpredicted struggle. Step 1 uses a tool from Six Sigma process engineering to replace motivation with reliable systems. It's called a pre-mortem. Look 1 year into the future. Imagine your goal has completely failed. Map out the exact sequence of events that led to this failure, exhaustion or schedule conflicts. Extract each failure point and define a concrete countermeasure, neutralizing it before it stops you. Mapping out failure might feel discouraging, but remember, this is a data extraction exercise. You're building a plan, not predicting a negative future. Mapping failure in advance strips the obstacle of its shock value. When reality hits, the struggle is no longer a surprise, which helps prevent the panic response that leads to quitting. Step 2 puts the pre-mortem into daily practice. The routine follows 3 distinct phases to build your resilience. Phase 1 is to visualize the threat. Close your eyes and vividly imagine the heaviest, most frustrating obstacle likely to hit you in the next 30 days. Feel the weight of that resistance. Phase 2 is to visualize the deployment. While holding that heavy feeling, see yourself using your rescue plan. If you feel fearful or exhausted, picture yourself executing your pre-planned solution. A key tool for this phase is the HeartMath 60-second reset. Place your focus on your heart and breathe slowly, 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. This rhythm signals to your brain that the environment is secure. Phase 3 is to visualize the victory. Picture yourself taking the very next step forward, despite the obstacle and the heavy feeling. The brain cannot differentiate between a vividly imagined recovery and a real-world recovery. Practicing this mental loop teaches your nervous system that obstacles are survivable. A brief safety check. If visualizing obstacles triggers intense panic or trauma, please pause the exercise. Ensure you feel grounded and seek professional support if you need it. Your well-being comes first. By repeatedly visualizing victory over friction, you train your body to expect roadblocks as a normal part of the journey. This helps quiet the automatic impulse to pull the emergency brake. The journey toward a difficult goal is like a lotus flower blooming out of dark, murky water. It doesn't grow in spite of the mud, it grows because of it. Growth depends on rooting into the obstacles that naturally arise, turning friction into the foundation for your success. You can find a deeper breakdown of these systems by clicking the link to our guide on the 48-hour reset protocol. You now have the tools to root into your obstacles and rise above them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.